teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Brimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and
10. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Martin. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Tight end. goes in motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit way as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. In motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
From the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Caught by the receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interesting to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive. How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. For one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain. Hey, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards? Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Gibson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Lagway. And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Important second down play coming up. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds. Pick it up a few yards on the play.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Ran by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Gonzalez. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And he spikes it to stop the clock. He'll have a chance at a long field goal here before halftime.
No gain on the play.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking to throw again. And it's caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He keeps it on the design run. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Gets loose. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. He finds his target, and it's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
Penn State 10, Texas 6.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Well, now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The first down and still motoring. It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made it one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Runs through. Tremendous toughness here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 17. Back to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for some space. It's Martin. And he's brought down there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down with a 44. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Deep shot, but he paid for it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Off target with a throw. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here. As the first down is still going. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
That really hurts. It would have been great to see them pick up a few more yards on that play, but now you got to bring out your kicker and put it all on his leg to see if he can get you into overtime.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. From 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Design quarterback run. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
27, Tennessee.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete. Scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped right there. It's 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT, or we go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to
35, Texas 27.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Longhorns are in the red zone. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. But as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.